Shop Wednesday. Dang near went all the way through Wednesday and didn't even talk to you. I apologize. Been busy. Look here. Well, that light's kind of bright. That's what you call 2 done fireplace tool sets. Look at that. Might recognize that, Brad. Here's another one. You guys that own them, you'll recognize them. That's cool. Got it all done. What an honor and a pleasure it is to work with Pablo Lozano with his work, and then for me to go and do all that business. That's fun. Certainly out of the norm for me. Doing that forging is a lot of fun, fresh for me, because I don't spend hours and hours taking the hammer marks out. So you get the hammer is the artwork, and to create that and mash that metal around is really good. Really good for my bit and spur making too. Teaches me all kinds of cool stuff. So anyhow, hadn't had Eli in the shop today. He's off punching cows. So we've been on it on our own. Fuzz. Kind of a rainy, dreary day today. Fuzz, he says, no, well, not too much activity. Of course, the Wonder Mutt, he's out there. We're not going to get him stirred up. We don't have time for that. Man, I had a great weekend last weekend at the knife show. Start off with the knife show on Friday. Thank you, Bubba Crouch, for sharing your table with me and seeing all my knife making buddies. That was a lot of fun. And then Saturday, me and Troy Flayhardy and Jay Adcock converged onto the world's greatest horseman competition. The finals were on Saturday. Man, what a great experience that was, and thank you to Adam at Saddle House for hosting us and putting us up. Basically, had a table for us, and there wasn't a person that walked through that booth that didn't meet us that needed to. In Adam's opinion, it was great, and I thank you, Adam. Thank you so much for what you did there, and made some good friends, made some new connections, and I can't wait to do that again. The cow horse world certainly is my world when it comes to bits and spurs, and so I can't wait to do some more of that and get some more involved and get some bridle bits in some of those guys' hands. So that was a wonderful thing. Headed to Arizona next week on Sunday. Me and Eli and Troy Flayhardy and Larry. We're going to see Larry Lorang there. Larry's going to stay with us. We're going to Jeff Park engraving class. My friend Shane Hendren's going to be there as well. The Cowboys are going to converge on Jeff. He'll get used to us maybe. Well, we mind our manners. It'll be fun. But I can't wait to take that class. It's an advanced inlay and portrait engraving class. So that's going to be great. Posted a little deal on Patreon today. Made some cool little pins, engraving the conchos for those fireplace tool sets, and that's kind of cool. Cool little gadgets like that make a big difference. It only took me 25 years to figure it out, and I probably had people showing me all along, but wasn't smart enough to pay attention. So I posted that on Patreon today. Podcast. How'd y'all like old Pop? Had Pop on there this week. That was a lot of fun. If you've never listened to my dad, go listen to him. He's always fun. We were going to talk about cowboy stories and some of the great men he worked with over his lifetime, and we didn't get close. We just talk about art. Can't help it with Pop. He gets into the design and art, and Schwartzy, he gets into it too. So there we were stuck. We'll talk about cowboy stuff next time, I guess. But anyhow, y'all check out the podcast Monday mornings with Carrie and Willie on Spotify. What else we got? I don't know what all we're doing. It's been all good. I'm going to do a Facebook Live. We're going to do a Workshop Wednesday Live. We're going to schedule it up. Give me a couple weeks. Y'all, I'll announce it now. If you got some questions, let me tell you the topic first. I'm going to try to start doing some series of what makes things valuable, what makes things more expensive, what makes things good. I'm going to start educating a little bit on what to look for from a collector standpoint. And then from my peers, you guys that are making stuff, also help you too as you're evaluating your own work. But we're going to start discussing some of the stuff. So if you got particular questions, why is one thing expensive? Why is one thing more difficult? Usually difficult means more expensive. But anyhow, I'll start trying to articulate all this. I've had collectors holding a $15,000 pair of spurs and a $25,000 pair of spurs and say, Willie, I can't tell the difference. Why do I want to spend $10,000 more? Well, that's my fault for not answering those questions and not educating on what's going on there. So we'll start doing some of that. I don't know if I'll do it. Won't do it next week because I'll be in class. So then we'll see. Maybe the next week I can get in the swing of things. But anyhow, we're gonna start doing that. That'll be fun. Y'all have you a wonderful rest of Workshop Wednesday, and thank you to everybody who came and said hello at the horse show or the knife show that said Workshop Wednesday. They want to hear me yell Workshop Wednesday. I had people walk up to me and said, thank you for Workshop Wednesdays. It's great to get to know you. So anyhow, thank you guys for reached out and said hello. And for those that y'all didn't, I'll see you next time and we will say hi. Until then, adios.